Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Symetra Life Insurance Company's Senior Vice President Drew Farrell of Retirement Sales and Distribution and Marketing is here to discuss a way for financial professionals to talk about risk in their clients' portfolios. Drew, it's great to meet with you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you, Jill. Glad to be here.
Tell us more about Symetra. What is Symetra seeing in the marketplace regarding consumers?
Well, first off, as it relates to Symetra, we're a 65-year-old financial service conglomerate life insurance company. And, we've been around a while. We have a parent company, one of the largest Japanese mutual insurers in Sumitomo Life. And what we're seeing right now is just a lot of distraction. I mean, you can pick your topic, but whether it be COVID, describing inflationary measures as a transitory, is it here to stay? Every headline seems to be, what's happening with the Fed and what decision-making they are. And what we're hearing from our customers is, a different decision-making matrix and really a reliance on their financial professionals to make good decisions. We've been in a marketplace that is, even throughout a pandemic, chugged along quite nicely, but there's an inherent fear that the end may be near and what decisions they need to make in terms of mitigating risk, Jill.
And what are challenges people face that are serious about building a secure retirement?
Well, I think first and foremost, what does retirement look like? Another distraction, the great resignation. Is it time to retire now? When does retirement look like? You have inflationary measures, as aforementioned. What does that look like in terms of the usual and devices and instruments that navigate through retirement? In a nutshell, lack of sufficient savings. Did somebody save enough to even retire based on the lifestyle that they project to have in retirement? And then longer lasting retirement. I mean, people are living longer. I mean, that is an encouraging piece for us, but you have to plan differently than in previous years.
So then, Drew, how do clients approach risk as they get older?
It's a different mindset. I mean, during the accumulation years, for the average consumer, and we operate with a gamut of different customers from different financial backgrounds, but what they spend today, what they accumulate today, it's, a nest egg, as it were. It's for a later time, and now that's come to fruition. They have to look down and look at it. Have they accumulated enough? Are they, when they're closing in on retirement, how do they, seal the gap? It's making choices surrounding that. One of the choices is adjusting lifestyle, which many don't necessarily want to do. Healthcare plays a huge role in that, and how to afford healthcare, and taking a look at what retirement looks like in terms of their savings and longevity.
How does Symetra help financial professionals understand how to recognize risk in their clients' portfolios?
We really try to distill it down and make it simple for the customers, as well as the financial professionals we work with. I mean, first off, it's equity risk. Significant portion of their asset and their portfolio, what constitutes equity risk. And as mentioned before, as people are getting older, maybe dialing that down in terms of equity risk. Fixed income risk, interest rates, and monitoring that, and having secured retirement in terms of predictability of rates. And in the environment we're in, that's a little bit stressful. And then distribution risk in terms of over the period of time in retirement, where are they drawing from their money, qualified money in IRAs and pensions, if they do have one, or 401ks, versus money they've accumulated themselves. Can they generate enough income from these means? What is the risk of outliving their assets? What are some things that they can do with their financial professional and solutions that we offer in order to make predictable retirement income?
All right, Drew, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thanks, Jill.